Some people do not get lost, but they do not find themselves either. They stay there watching, waiting for the right moment to really start living. They do not take big risks. They do not make big mistakes. They just stay on the side, believing that one day everything will feel right. Life does not wait. It moves. It changes. It fills with stories that other people choose to live. This is the story of Robert. Someone who believed that waiting was smart, that watching from far away was learning. Someone who did not see that life is not lived from the side. Because there is a quiet feeling many people know, being present, but not feeling part of it. Robert learned very early that not everything in life should happen fast. People told him that important things need time. They said good decisions need patience. That idea stayed with him for many years. So Robert decided to wait. First, waiting felt right. He watched the world carefully. He saw other people move fast, make mistakes, and sometimes regret their choices. Robert did not want that. He wanted to understand first. He wanted to do things the right way. He told himself that one day the perfect moment would come. As time passed, something slowly changed. Robert was still there, doing what he had to do every day. But inside, he felt far from his own life. It was like life was happening in front of him, not inside him. Little by little, he felt more comfortable watching than acting. Waiting for the perfect moment became a way to stay on the side. He watched his friends make big decisions. He watched relationships start and end. He watched people try, fail, and try again. Robert understood everything, but he was not living it. With the years, waiting started to cost him something. He lost small opportunities. Invitations he said no to because the time did not feel right. Projects he did not accept because he did not feel ready. Choices he delayed so much that they disappeared. He also lost people, not with fights or drama. People simply got tired of waiting for someone who was always preparing for the future. Robert talked about later, about being ready someday, but life was happening now, and he was still watching. After a while, Robert noticed something strange. He did not feel strong emotions anymore. He did not feel very excited. He did not feel very sad. It was like he learned how to protect himself from pain, but at the same time, he protected himself from joy. In meetings, Robert spoke little. He listened a lot. He smiled when he needed to. From the outside, he looked calm and wise. Inside, he felt like someone sitting far away, watching his own life like a movie. One day, he realized something that scared him. He remembered events, but not feelings. He knew he was there, but he did not remember how he felt. Even his memories felt distant. Waiting for the perfect time made him careful, but it also made him invisible in his own story. For a long time, Robert told himself this was being mature. He believed watching was learning. He believed waiting was smart. But in quiet moments, one question always came back. How much of his life was he saving for later? Waiting started to hurt. Then Robert tried to change fast. He forced decisions. He said yes to things he did not understand. He tried to fix many years in a short time. But nothing worked. Every fast step made him feel the same fear again. Maybe he was not ready. This brought him to a low point. Nothing dramatic happened. No big problem. Just a deep tired feeling. Tired of thinking. Tired of waiting. Tired of watching life from the side. One normal day, Robert understood something important. Life was not waiting for him. Life was moving. Life was changing. Life was going on. And he was still standing on the side, waiting for a sign that never came. No one tells you when it is your turn. For the first time, Robert stopped asking when the perfect moment would come. He started asking how much more he was ready to lose by waiting. That was the real change. Robert did not become brave overnight. Fear did not disappear. Doubt stayed. But something small changed inside him. He understood that waiting was not protecting him anymore. It was stopping him. He saw that watching saved him from mistakes. Yes, but it also stopped him from living. So he started small. He spoke even when his voice was not perfect. He chose even when he was not sure. He accepted that mistakes are part of life. It was uncomfortable. It was messy. It was real. When an important opportunity finally came, it was not perfect. It was not safe. It had no promises. Before, Robert would have waited. This time, he did not. He did not wait to feel ready. He waited only long enough to understand that staying still hurt more than moving. Many things did not come back. Time did not return. Some people did not return. But one thing changed forever. Robert was no longer an observer. For the first time, he felt inside his own life, even with fear, even with mistakes, even with doubt. And finally, he understood the truth he waited so long to learn. The perfect moment is not a date on a calendar. It is the moment you stop watching and start living. From the outside, people thought Robert started late. But he knew the truth. Not all waiting is useless. Some time teaches how expensive it is to keep waiting. And that lesson came late, but exactly when he was ready to live it. Waiting can feel like a smart choice. Sometimes it is. But when waiting goes on for too long, it can quietly make life pass by. Life does not stop to give answers. It keeps moving. And while someone waits, moments, people, and chances are lost. Opportunities do not always go to the most prepared person. They go to the person who takes them. Many times, someone with less experience or less skill steps forward and lives that life. Not because they are better, but because they were there. This can leave a heavy weight, the feeling of what if. But loss is not always the end. Sometimes it is the moment when understanding begins. Fear does not leave before action. It changes while moving forward. The right moment does not come when everything is clear. It comes when staying on the side hurts more than trying. And even if not everything comes back, one thing always remains. The chance to stop watching from the outside and start living even after waiting too long. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to English Step Stories for more English stories step by step.